Happy
Hi,
Sunday.
Gina. Hi, Lori. We were just talking about you guys too, because we're like, oh my gosh, Lori's always first. And Colleen's like, oh my gosh, I can't answer her because my phone's tied up. And so this is what we do before, we hit the go live button. You guys know what happens when we hit the end stream because there's like a delay. And then we're all like, did it stop? Did it stop?
We'll have to make a YouTube video of all of those someday.
I know. I did. I went back and watched just the very end, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there is a little bit of a delay. Okay, we are sitting there saying, is it still live? Is it still live? So good, Mary. Hello. Hi, we have Mary, we have Gina, we have Lori. We have Stacie, and we have Colleen. Hello, you guys.
Hi, Jennifer. We have Jenifer in the center square.
Yes, and I'm very lucky to have these two here with me. Kelly's here. Lori's here. Oh, everybody's here. The gang's all here, you guys.
All the besties are here.
We were just here Friday night. Friday Night Live was fun.
It was.
Oh my goodness. I had so much fun, for one thing, because it was 5:30 my time. And that meant it was starting the weekend. Hi, Tina.
Happy hour.
And oh my gosh, it was a lot of fun.
So it was like happy hour.
And Stacie and Jody, and we had a blast.
You did.
We did. As always.
Yep, as always.
Yes, and then we had that at the end saying, is it still live? We're still live. Oh my gosh, we're still live. And so that was just the fun, cute. Then the next day was Jody's birthday. So at night, they had the big birthday bash. I joined late because we went to the movies, and I'll tell you guys about that later. But Stacie, you are the marathon queen. Tell us about your day yesterday.
Amazing.
Well, it was not a marathon. It was a 10K. So I don't want to oversell it, but
it's a marathon to me.
That it stayed relatively dry to run 6 miles, because the only thing worse than running 6 miles is running it in the rain.
It looked fun.
Yeah, that's a huge accomplishment. Like toot your horn, girl. That's big. She's like, I just a 10K. Like, I can't even run 10 minutes. Okay.
Well, I used to be a half marathon and marathon runner, so for me it's a shorter distance. But
so that started yesterday morning. If I was in a 10K, I'd still be walking the 10K right now.
Yeah, I'd be on the side of the road somewhere.
I would. Because I would have had to stop for snacks. I would have had to stop for like just seeing someone on the side, because when I run,
they had snacks out there though. They did have snacks. Yeah, they gave out cookies and pretzels and licorice. It's kind of fun.
Oh, but did you have to finish before you got the snacks though?
No.
Did you have to make you finish?
No, there's some midway. Yeah.
Colleen, you can do that.
Yeah, I mean, I would like snacks in the middle, so that works for me. Yeah, for sure.
So you guys, now that we can see comments and I have that all set up correctly, Lori Huber, she said she watched us on replay. She fell asleep on Friday. I'm so sorry that it's late. For East Coast, it's a little late. And we try to figure out this whole, East Coast, West Coast thing. And these two ladies plus Jody have been amazing, to where I can wait until after I'm off work to join. And yeah. Oh, she meant last night. Oh, okay.
Oh, so last night.
Yeah. Okay. So Gina says, speaking of snacks, that cupcake looked delish.
Yeah, it was an Oreo cupcake. It was like the size of a small child's head. It was huge. Yeah. And it was funny because somebody had asked me a question earlier in the chat about how's fitness boot camp going, and I've got this big like cupcake sitting next to me, and I'm like, this is next question. Are my trainers watching? Yeah.
Well, it's on the internet forever and ever and ever. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, so I saw a couple of other names. Ruby. Hi, Ruby.
Hi,
I don't
Ruby.
think I've ever seen Ruby's name in our little section.
I know, Ruby.
Welcome.
I've not seen Miss Ruby in a while. I hope you're doing well, my love. I've not seen you in forever.
Hi, Ruby. It's so nice to meet you. I'm Jen. I go by Jenifer, mostly Jen. Well, mostly Jen. Well, all Jenifer. But I'll go by Jen. Never Jenny. So I'm never Jenny. I don't do Jenny. No. That's how I know. So if you ever are in a room with me and someone comes up to me and they're like, "Hey, Jenny," that's someone I went to elementary school with.
Oh, okay.
They're the only ones that call me Jenny. The only ones.
Interesting.
Yeah. And it's just my closest friends from elementary school that one of them's in Montana, Sherry, she's in Montana, and my friend Junebug, she's in Idaho, and she's going through some health things, so send her some love. Yeah. And then Stacie, she's actually in the next town, so nice. I don't see them as much as I would want to, that I want to, but you know, with social media and everything, I can see them whenever I need to.
It's true. It is a beautiful thing out there.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Mary, I made you some special soaps.
Yeah, those are amazing soaps.
Yes, I did. And thank you for thinking of me. I mean, I love it. I love doing that. And actually, when we get done here, it's going to be like noon our time. I need to make soaps for my daughter. And she's like, I want blue with an orange slice on top. Oh, that's what she's getting.
Sounds good.
Yeah, very cool.
Lori, no, it's not. So you know how Colleen was like about the boot camp thing? I am about the website because I've been really bad. I haven't had time to focus on the website, get the e-commerce. And so, because I need to have pictures, but every time I make soap, it's gone. It's out of here. Yeah. So I hardly ever have anything to put on the website. However, though, I'm going to be in Riverbank for a couple of months. I think it's like 6 Tuesdays. So after all of that, I will have hopefully some nice, good inventory that I can put on the website. But if you ever need anything, Lori, just let me know. Ask Stacie. Ask Colleen. I just sent it to you. Mary, she reached out after, I think it was Beads and Blooms last year. And I think she either got room spray or body mist too. The body mist, the formula I use is like moisturizing. It's really, really good. But you guys aren't here for that. You guys are here for the mats, right? Woo! So let's do that. Let's bring out our mats. And all three of us have our mats. All three of us. And I think Miss Colleen can just flip. Okay, so Colleen told me about.
I gotta put my lights on.
Oh, you're interested too. All right. Well, I love it. I absolutely love it. All right. Okay, so Gina holds up moisturizing. I need that in my life. Yes.
I'm like an alligator crocodile.
It's really pretty incredible. And what else am I making? Oh, I need to make some. My daughter formulated. My daughter's an esthetician. She told me what ingredients she wanted in a shimmer body oil. So I made it.
Yeah.
And now it's on TikTok somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
TikTok. I know. So, okay. All right. But Jen doesn't have a website. I mean, I have a website. I just don't have e-commerce on there. All right. Stacie, tell me what you have there because I see the cloud.
I'm into clouds today. And it's nice and cloudy out here, so it's very fitting. I was going to turn this cute little resin piece into a pendant and put it on this ready-made chain.
Ooh, yes.
Let's pull over.
And so I've got my
Hold on here. It's the StreamYard goblins are getting to me.
Yeah,
okay, there you
got my little pile of head pins, and I was gonna. Oh, actually, these weren't head pin ones. I lied. The head pins go with the earrings. Anyway, I was gonna put some drops on here and some dangles and jazz it up a little bit. So that's where I am headed.
Those beads look like from the little shaker mix, the Playing in Petals, and the monsoon season.
Yes. Yeah, so the drops are from the monsoon. The monsoon, and then the little, I have a bowl of all the little bits, the little guys. And those are going to be part of the dangles.
And are you going to use the silver clouds for earrings? I think you are, because I see what you're doing with those bugle beads too.
They are, yeah. I was going to use the bugle beads to be like rain with some few little beads in there just for interest.
Yeah. That's cute. That's absolutely stunning. So I'm going to switch over. Let's switch over to Colleen real fast because she's already working. Look at her.
She's too fast for us.
She is.
Yeah. You got Stacie on now, I think.
No, I have you.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yes, I do, my friend.
It's weird on mine. It said Stacie's. That's so strange. So I made these cloud earrings with those connectors. Let me pull one out. And it's all tangled up. And so I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, so I used some of this chain.
Come down a little towards you. There you go.
Oh, I like those.
There you go. Perfect.
So I used some of this chain, and then I had this chain left over, this little bit of chain left over. So I figured, oh, that would be really cute for a front part of the necklace. But what I don't, so I made these drops, and I don't love them. And I just recently discovered, because I don't do great Brio wraps, and they're kind of not the best. And so I discovered that the jump rings actually fit on here. So I was thinking we could do a series of jump rings to dangle them instead of this little not so great dangle do. So let me know in the comments what you guys
think. I'm jealous, friend. I cannot find jump rings that worked with these dangles.
No, Colleen, don't get rid of those drops. Jessie James Beads is here.
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you.
Is it Sarah?
I was going to say, yes,
so.
Sarah.
I hope it's Sarah. Absolutely.
Gina says, hello, JJB. We are all JJB today, aren't we?
We are. This not only are we just JJB, we are all Rainy Day Magical Bead Box.
I love it.
Okay, so you guys know how much I love Rainy Day, right? Because rain, right? I love rain.
Yep.
It is Sarah. Sarah, hello.
Hi, Sarah.
I'm going to move my face up to the top so that you guys can see. So one of the comments that I had was, and Mary's loving your design, Colleen. Just loving it.
Oh, thank you, Miss Mary. Thank you.
Yes, yes. So Sarah, I don't know when you popped on, but Mary she was at Beads and Blooms last year. And this has started on the whole thing about my soaps from Beads and Blooms. And so, we've kind of like incorporated that a little bit in there too. But so Beads and Blooms this year, do you guys want to know what my project is?
Yeah.
Mine is the rain.
Yes.
Yes. So my project is working with polymer clay, and this clay is amazing. It is a shimmery clay.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I got my kit.
Oh my goodness. And then you don't get just one cutter. You're not going to get just ouch. You get 25 pieces. 25 pieces. So you can just be cutting for days. And I know I'm going to be using them because now that I've worked, yes, Colleen.
For days.
I know. So you guys can jump on over to Jessie James Beads. Let me go grab, I think I can grab the banners. Let me see if I can grab the banners here.
I can do it.
I'm going to do this here. I'm trying to find it. I'm so sorry.
You want me to get it?
Yeah, can you please? I'm sorry.
That's okay. Which one are we doing?
If you can do the beads and blooms,
Yeah,
the beads or events, do the events page. That would be great because JJB has done something pretty stinking incredible. So beads and blooms, you can purchase the entire event kit. And say you are like, oh my goodness, but I want to make 2 of those Danielle Wicks bracelets.
Yes.
That's what you can do. You can go and buy your beads and blooms, and then you can buy another Danielle Wicks bracelet kit. That's incredible.
Cool.
I'm so excited for that. And yeah, so
I think that's new, isn't it?
I'm pulling it up now. Sorry.
Yes. I'm so excited. Lori got her kit yesterday. Are you excited? I'm pretty excited. Yeah. So, all right. So, Colleen, you have some earrings on your ears too, don't you?
I do.
Let me pull you over.
Hold on. Let me get my other camera back.
You can just put it down on your mat and show. Just take one out of your. Oh, there you go. She's got her goose geese. Her goose geese. I love them. Yes. Mary is saying that her kit was so stuffed. Oh my goodness. Yes. There you go. Beads and blooms. I just absolutely love it. I love being part of Jesse James Beads. They are why we are here today, all of us with our rainy day subscription box. And that's what we're working with. We're working with the rainy day subscription box. And this is for April. I can't wait to see May.
I know.
Oh my goodness. I'm super, super excited. And here is what you got. So let me bring in, if you don't mind. Oh, I do not see. There's my mat. Let's bring in my mat. Let's do a little bit of a solo layout and my lighting. I don't know what's going on with my lighting. I promise you I have tons of lights going on here. But this is the Rainy Day April 2025 subscription box from Jesse James Beads. This is everything that you get inside. I have an unboxing and oh my goodness, I just absolutely love it. And
let me go grab the link to your unboxing.
This is the silly goose. And if you guys watch Colleen's unboxings, oh my goodness. She's hilarious because it's like, is it goose? Is it geese? Is it geeses or gooses? And oh my goodness, it was so hilarious. I was just dying laughter. During our last live, because this is live number 2. We already did a live. Wow. Yeah, we did. And so all I made were a pair of earrings during the last live. Can you imagine that? Because I sat there and gabbed the whole time.
So much fun.
But I made these earrings, and when I sat down today to bring everything back out, I was like, oh, I was going to rewire wrap that one earring. And so I did it today. So I'll take pictures and get those posted so that we can have those to look at. One of the other things that I did last time was I took one of the links from that chain that Colleen was showing off, and I made it into a little charm. So just to show you the, just the variety of what you can do with these chains. And I love these chains. And they came with the lobster clasps. Both of them did.
Yeah, they came completely together, which was kind of cool.
Really nice ones too.
Oh, cool. So basically I said this was going to be my stack necklace. So I guess I made 3 projects, huh? All right.
You did a lot.
This is what we're going to do today. Are you guys ready for this? Oh, I got to stretch a little bit because Jen is cutting into a strand.
Woohoo!
Gosh. This is
I know.
big, folks.
It's getting real. It's getting real right now. Oh my goodness, I just did it. Now, do you guys want to know why?
But she has a spare somewhere, so don't worry.
Yes, I do.
She was so quick about it too. She's like, I'm not going to hesitate.
Oh my goodness. I am going to use these little rubber duckies. I'm going to use one of them because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all that stuff off to the side. And yes, when I only pick one thing out of a strand, I re-strand it and put another little crimp there. And then I try to keep it. I know. But I'm going to make a bracelet using, look at how packed that is. Look at all that.
Yeah, there's so much in there.
So I'm going to make a bracelet for Little Miss Rain, and we're going to have a little bit of a dangle. So I found my silver head pins, and now when I found them, I remembered why I lost them. I dumped them on accident. Oops. And so when I was cleaning last night, I was cleaning my workstation, and I found them. So I am just going to do probably one of those simple loops that are not so simple. But I'm going to use that as a dangle because look, the silvers match. These are little silver spacers. So I'm really, really digging this. So I am going to do that while we jump over to someone else's camera. Let's see who do we got there? Oh, let me move me. I'm going to move me over, and Stacie's showed up. All right.
Okay.
Because one of the comments I read all the comments. Eventually I get to them because I have a day job. And so I eventually get to them. And when I do, I try to answer them all too. But one of the comments was, it was really hard to see a project from start to finish because of me solo laying out, like I'll do a solo layout of someone for a little bit. And then I come back and a little bit of the pieces were missed. While you have that going on, Stacie, you have 2 other little things that you're doing there, like for the drop. So then we'll sit through one full one for you.
Okay.
Because no one wants to see me do a simple loop. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
So this is where I'm headed. I've got one of the 3 pieces done. So what I did was took these cute little drops, and I am briolette wrapping them onto, I actually am finding, I've been doing experimenting lately, so I'll let you know. I actually, here, back to our friends at Softflex, I am actually finding that I like the craft wire better for briolette wrapping. I feel like I'm fighting it less. And I'm actually finding that stepping to a smaller wire, like a 24 gauge, is a lot easier than a 22 or a 20, which is what I usually would tend to do wire work with. So that seems to be solving some of my battle here.
Good.
If anybody else has battles with briolette wrapping, you may want to try out my latest discovery. So I'm already kind of halfway in, but we've shown these a couple of times. And so what I'm going to do here is I don't want this wrap to be too big. So I am actually just going to bend it at a 90-degree angle here. And the only thing is when I use wire this thin, I don't feel comfortable making a simple loop because I feel like it could get pulled super easily. But because it's so thin, if you go ahead and make a loop around your round nose pliers, there's a little bit of space there to wrap like once or twice. And so that's what I've been doing. See if I can do it left-handed. Oh, look at that. My left hand is usually useless. So I'm just kind of messy wrapping it like I kind of did with the others. And then I need to cut off a little tail, tuck it in so it doesn't jab anybody. Sometimes my loop gets a little out of sorts, so I just go ahead and put that back in place. Then I am using German style wire though for this segment here. And
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to just repeat the same thing. So I'm making just simple loops on the ends of it. So I can do a simple loop. I like to make sure my wire is flush cut on the end. Even, well, that one's not bad, but if it's not real even, sometimes it makes it actually harder to make a simple loop, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't close right. So I bend that at a 90-degree angle. And then grab with my round nose pliers at the very end. That one's a little wonky, so I'm going to just come in and straighten them out. Then I'm just going to go and load my beads on. I'll put them in a different order. We'll live dangerously today.
I love it.
And then I was going to go and put them on the same way.
You could do whatever you want today.
So I've got them on there and just going to do the same thing. So bend the wire. Again, cut it. You want to make sure that the flush end is there. Trying to be better about not letting my little pieces of wire fling everywhere.
Yeah.
Because I've been not wearing socks and shoes in here, and I don't recommend doing that with little pieces of wire. Been there, done that. It's supposed to turn on me. Okay. So yeah, just gonna roll that back to make another simple loop. And then I actually chose to use a 6mm jump ring. I wanted it to just flow a little bit better and have a little bit more room.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and I put it where you couldn't see it. Sorry.
Oh, I should probably be watching the comments too. Hi, Anissa. Zach is here too.
Hey, Zach.
And then Gina says, oh, Stacie. Oh, I've done that too. Oh, yeah. Nancy's here too. Okay, I've missed a bunch. I've missed a bunch of people joining in, you guys. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm supposed to be moderating, but I'm over here caught up in my design. Well, I apologize.
I don't blame you. That would happen to me. I couldn't multitask like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm just on the other end. I am gonna just open this and put my little raindrop that I wrapped on the end.
Oh, I love it.
And I want the middle one to be longer. So let's see what I decide to do. So I've got 2 of the 3. I want these 2 the same length, and then I want the middle one longer. But haven't exactly figured out how long it's going to be. So stay tuned. If you want to jump to somebody else, we can come back and see what I come up with.
Well, when you said
the same thing again.
When you said 2 out of 3, it made me think of the Meatloaf song. I kind of always go to like songs because it's the rocker in me. It's the rocker in me.
Yes, girl.
Okay, Colleen, what do you have going on, Missy?
So I decided to unbrio wrap my things for 2 reasons. One, because they weren't great, but also because you guys were doing brios. So I wanted to give another kind of, if you guys are kind of like me and don't love brios, I wanted to give you another way that you can make a very similar necklace just using jump rings, which is really simple. So I found that 7mm jump rings work really well in these fat drops, and then the 6 mils work really good in the smaller drops.
Do you know what gauge your wire?
What gauge is it?
Yeah, these are 20 gauge jump rings. And then the ones I'm connecting them with are 18 gauge stainless steel, and these are 8mm. And I think that gives it like just a fun little dangle, like, little drop, little cascade. And then I'm going to be using the Soft Flex in this gorgeous tanzanite color. And this is kind of what I'm envisioning my strand like to look like, kind of like so. So we're working on it. And then we've got some earrings put aside, but I don't think I'm quite that adventurous today, but we'll see.
Tanzanite is my favorite of their wire colors.
Oh, it's so pretty. And Stacie, I thought to take one out of your playbook and just let the wire speak for itself. But then I really wanted to use some of the beads that were in this mega mix. So I thought that just was, oh, here we are. I thought that was a really pretty interpretation of like clouds in a sunny sky. So we have our raindrops down here, and then up here on the strand, coming soon will be the clouds and the sunny clear skies. So yeah, it's a weather experiment here. It's a whole weather.
Cool. It's like a whole interpretive weather jewelry design.
Yes, ma'am. That's what
I dig it. I dig it. I really dig it.
I do too.
We'll see what happens. But thank you so much, my loves.
I
dig it. Jen, what you doing?
I'm making Miss Rain a bracelet. And so I am, let me bring everybody over here. Let's go here. I'm going very, very simple. And of course, I'm working from the spool, and I'm using the sterling silver.
Nice.
And this is Extreme Flex from Softflex. And so if you guys weren't here on Friday for the Friday Night Live, that was with Jody and Stacie and Colleen, go and watch it. It was a lot of fun. And we were working with the Beltane Festival. I was working with the Beltane Festival design challenge kit from Softflex company, which my favorite mix, the Beltane Festival bead mix, exclusively made for Softflex company by Jesse James Beads. I worked with that bead mix, and oh my goodness, had so much fun. All right, so let's look back into, we have Danielle's here. Danielle.
Hi,
I was just talking about you and your design for Beads and Blooms. Just talking about it with the new format that, hey, you know what? You want Beads and Blooms, and then you just want to grab an extra Danielle project, you can go ahead and do that. And so we were talking about that. So hi, Danielle. And Danielle was in the birthday bash. She was in the birthday bash last night with Jody and Kirk. Is it Kirk?
It is. Yeah, Kirk
and Danielle. And so that was a blast. So what I just did was I took some of the seed beads, and what I did was I made sure that I was using an end bead where I can pass the wire back through. I pass the wire back through only because I want that bead-like finish crimp tube to sit centered. And I find that if I cut one side off, I feel like it doesn't sit centered. I'm probably the only one that notices it when I'm looking at the bracelets on her arm. She has 4 bracelets now sitting on her arm. Yeah, and she's about to have 5.
Oh my goodness.
I love a good stack. So I was picking colors that match what she already kind of has, and I put a bracelet together, and I still have, I love how you called it the mega mix. It is the mega mix. It was in this little container, but don't let the little container fool you. That container, you know, our friends at JJB will, they will just pack it, and they did. Gina, she is 5. She turned 5 in March. And we actually went and watched her play T-ball yesterday.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. And then we went and saw The Accountant. Oh my goodness. Go see it. The Accountant 2. Go see it, everyone. It is amazing. It looks so good. It's incredible. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am just going to add some wire guardians, and then I'm going to make a small chain, like an inch chain out of some 20 gauge 4mm jump rings. And then I'll just put that together. And so mine is a very simple project. And so I will leave it up to the other professionals here. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Look at Stacie. She just moves right along. I sit here and gab the whole time, and she just moves right along.
That's what I'm afraid to look up at the comments, because then I get lost. And I'm like, what was I
here? Here's the finished pendant. And then I literally just centered it on this chain and used like a 10, 11mm jump ring to attach it on. So pretty simple. A lot of movement on it. And I'll post a picture.
Oh yeah.
See it in more detail. But I really like this. It's really fun.
It's really cute.
I'm looking at it, I'm like, maybe I'll keep it. But I think I say that every live, don't I? Maybe I'll keep it.
You should.
Very cute. I love it. Look what I have, Stacie.
Dangles now with my seed beads and the little pieces here, and the bugle beads.
Those are cute.
I know. They're gonna go on these guys.
Look what I have.
I should have used a longer head pin. I may have to. I think I am going to. These short ones are a little short.
Can I show you what I have? Look, yes. Stacie, I do own a pair. These are standard crimping pliers.
Oh,
I have a pair too, but I never use them.
What do you?
Do you want to know what I use them for? Are you guys ready?
Crimp covers.
No, I don't like crimp covers.
I don't do crimp covers either.
Okay, so I'm going to sew a layout real quick. I use it because you see that gap in the wire guardian?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that. You want to know why I'm not a fan of that? Because then the jump ring can get all caught in between there. So I go into that front notch because it's rounded, and I just bring it together. I bring that wire guardian together. That is the extent of my standard crimping pliers. How do you guys like that?
I want to challenge myself to use them again.
So because I will use my magical crimper so that I can get that bead-like finish. Now, I am so excited because I have a how-to magical crimping plier, like how I use magical crimping pliers. And I didn't know if anybody would, be interested in that or not. And so I posted the video.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. 12 or 1,000, I think just over 1,000 views on it. And then if I'm in a live, like commenting, people will be like, gosh, I watched your video. It was great. And so
I'm grabbing that right now.
Look at that bead-like finish. If I can get it focused. There we go. Look at that bead-like finish. And then what I do is I just take that tail. It won't go through the pearl, but I just do it because look at how nice and centered it is on there. Isn't that nice and centered?
It is.
Again, a 5-year-old will never, ever know it, but I will know it.
Yeah.
And so, boom, there we go. All right. Then I'm going to come over on this other side. Oh, and I have my little dangle. I just did a simple loop because these head pins, these are bead-on head pins, and they are super strong. And so I know that I don't have to do a wire wrap loop on it. And I didn't want to do a wire wrap loop on that. And here's why. I want this little ducky just to be all by himself, like, and not have anything else on him. And I didn't want to wrap loop, and I just wanted him by himself. So that's that. All right. Okay. So I am going to exit a solo layout of mine and bring back, let's see what Miss Colleen's got going on. And then I'm going to read some comments.
Okay.
So
I have attached, and I also use look how pretty. They just look like little balls, little crimp balls. Yeah. And then that's just what we're doing.
Okay. So look at Nancy. She said that front notch is also good for pushing in the ends of wire on wrap loops.
I never thought of that. Good, Nancy.
Okay. Yeah, Nancy just might have solved an issue that I've had ever since I started tucking in the end.
I love that.
I get a little too aggressive with that. And then I end up, the tail ends up like going up. And so then the bead that I put on doesn't fit well. So then, okay, all right. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is very good. Teresa's here, you guys.
Hey, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa.
Sorry, I'm just going through. Oh, and Regina with Gina. She is catching. Oh, this is the first time catching a live. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Welcome.
It's her first time. Let's give Gina a warm welcome. Welcome. Are you enjoying it so far? I hope you are. I hope you are. Because this is fun.
That's my Regina. Hi, Miss Regina. I haven't made to climb her or anything, my friends, but that's my buddy.
Okay, well, I'm gonna I'm gonna single out here because she loves you. Look at that.
Yeah, I love her.
Aww.
Everybody loves you, Colleen. You're
I try to be an ambassador of fun as much as I can.
Ambassador of fun. I love that.
Everybody likes the funny fat friend. I say that with love. I say that with love.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Lori,
I'm like the Chris Farley of the beading community.
Oh my gosh. So yes, Lori, Miss Rain loves all of her stuff, and she'll tell me, Grandma, so are you making that for me? If you are, I need that bead. The first thing she does when she walks in is, Grandma, what do you have on your beading mat? And of course I'm sitting here and I've got all my JJB stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
She still has not finished her Love Potion number 9.
No?
Bracelet. No. You just reminded me, Lori. Thank you. I'm just loving this. Everybody's reminding me of everything. And here's the thing too, is the Love Potion number 9. Look, I still have a project that I haven't recorded yet.
Oh,
and
wow.
It's earring. I know.
That was another fun one.
I know. Look. And so here's my little earring. So you guys will have to zoom in to see it. But what I did was so in the Love Potion number 9, there were earring blanks. And this one's the round one in silver. And in one of the mixes, there was some little tiny silver beads, like center drilled, top to bottom. Then there, in a different mix, there was some silver ones. So I did like a little bit of metal mixing. And I feel like I used 22 gauge on this, maybe 24. I can't remember. It's been that long. And I really struggled with it. However, though, I really love because you can see the wraps. I'm kind of digging it. Definitely. And then I did this too. Check this out. Look at that link. And I'm not the first person to ever do this link, I know. But I did this in like a 16 gauge. And it's super tough, and I need to figure out what I want to do with it.
That's cool.
And I need more of these links in my life.
Yeah, that's cool.
So you guys, upcoming, we're going to like flash back to February and do some Love Potion number 9. And I say that because here's how it's okay that I'm still just getting to making that. If you were not a subscriber during the time of Love Potion number 9, you can go over to Jessie James Beads and buy it as a pass box.
Wow. Oh, I have a banner for that.
Good. Okay. All right.
I think I do.
Let's come back over to Stacie because she's cruising along. Unlike me, I'm just gabbing.
So I'm all about dangles today. That's my theme. So I've moved on. I'm working on some earrings. So I took the silver cloud components and learned a few things here.
Hold on here. The StreamYard gremlins, whenever we add like a banner or a comment, it always changes.
Yeah, I don't get it.
So I've learned a few things, and I can share what I learned. So one of the things that I'm finding is I actually moved to a thinner gauge wired, and I don't know what these are, but I think they're probably a 24 gauge head pin. And because I'm putting the bugles on, they're going on a lot easier.
Oh.
The other thing, I'm looking here because I want this one actually to match, is you have to be really careful when you're making the simple loops because I've got the bugles on the end.
Okay, I'm going to still lay out you real fast.
Okay.
There you go.
So I've got like a 24 gauge head pin. You probably can't even see it too well because it's pretty skinny. And put some beads on there. And what I'm doing is normally like you put your pliers pretty close to the bead. I'm leaving a space and I'm actually kind of putting my finger in there because I got too close on the first one and broke one of the poor little bugles.
Oh.
Yeah, they're pretty delicate. So haven't had a problem since, but yeah, and I'm just, even though these are 24, they seem pretty tough. So I feel pretty comfortable on these earrings, just doing a simple loop. So yeah, that's all I'm doing here. And then
I was devastated the first time I broke a bead when I was crimping. I was actually crimping and I was devastated. I didn't crimp for a little while after that because I thought that I had lost my touch and I thought that I wasn't good. And then I started seeing other people having the same things and I'm like, oh, I guess I am okay. All right.
Yeah.
So then
it happens every once in a while. And sometimes what I've been doing too is sometimes if I have a pattern and I'm using seed beads, I'll put a seed bead there because then if I break it, I'm like, yeah, it's a seed bead.
Yeah.
And it doesn't leave a big gap because if you break a big crystal and like then you have a gap, then you have to kind of pull the whole thing apart.
Yes.
So I just need one more of my little reins. And they're RAYNE reins.
I love that. Oh my gosh.
So maybe I'll call them my rain earrings.
That would be so sweet.
I saw this amazingness. That's amazing. I love it.
So yeah, that's what I'm up to. And then I've got another one to do. So lots of stringing and head pin manipulation over here. So I'm just making sure everything matches.
So with my metal, the 2 metal, I think I was going to make a multi-strand necklace with it.
Ooh.
And I think that's what I'm going to do because I know that there's like 5 different holes, right? Yeah, 5 different holes. Since we have those bugles and small beads as well, I can load up the top part with like chain and bugles and, I could really load up my strands at the very top with some smaller beads.
Yeah, those would be great on like just beading wire.
What just happened here? Oh, goodness.
Something happened with Colleen.
I don't know what I did. I was messing myself
like,
all
am
up.
I the only one left here? Am I going to have to hold down the fort?
I think so. I don't know what I've done with myself here. To cause the tangle.
And I'm really engrossed in this bracelet and I need to get back to, I'm going to get back to the comments. Let's see if there's any. Oh, so, Miss Stacie.
Yes.
I'm going to get to here because I'm getting to comments. Lori. I just saw Lori. Oh, there it is. Lori loves your rainy day nails.
Oh, the color. Yeah, I also have Peppa Pigs on them. It's a long story. The marathon weekend in Cincinnati is called Flying Pig. So my son's obsessed with Peppa Pig, and all kinds of people do like pig costumes out there, and there's a pig mascot. I went with Peppa Pig nails. Yeah, I know. So maybe, Colleen, maybe I'm the funny one.
I don't.
Or as my husband says, I'm just eccentric and eclectic.
Oh, those are good things, though. Those are good qualities.
With it. I'm not upset about it.
So Teresa just bought some hoops to see bead around. Oh my goodness! Can I show something real fast?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Just because I have like the easiest project in the world here, and I'm still working on it. All I've done so far is I'm just making a little bit of chain with some tiny jump rings. However, though, look at what I got from Jesse James Beads. So Teresa, check this out. Look at these. Are those just the coolest? And what I want to do is I want to seed bead around the bottom. I want to seed bead. Then let's see, what else did I get from them? I have it all right here. Check this out. Look at these triangles.
Oh, those are fun.
Those
Aren't those fun?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of digging them. And I'm going to, the reason why I have all this stuff off to the side, you guys want to see something?
Yeah.
I've showed this before, and I will show it again. This is just a tray. It's just a tray. But this is a JJB tray. Look at, I know you can't see all this stuff, but check everything out. Oh, there's those doilies. Remember the doilies you used on Friday?
Yeah.
Here's the round one.
The round ones. Yeah,
guys, look at here. Look at this treasure.
And oh, somebody goes, Granny square earrings. And I'm
look
like,
at
oh,
this.
Yes.
Okay, check out this strand. Also, do you want to know how I got these gorgeous, all this gorgeous stuff? I got it from watching a live sale.
Oh,
a JJB live sale. Yeah. Look at these rings. Look at these rings. I don't know if they have them anymore, but these rings, sorry, Teresa, I am like totally like obsessed now with the rings for your seed beading around. Look at how tall that wall is. The sides. You can seed bead around that for days. Oh, thank you, Colleen, for sharing. So Colleen has in the comments right now the VIP for texting. That's how you're going to find out about the live sales, and you can get stuff that's not available on the website. And you want to know what else they do, which is really fun, is they'll do free shipping. Yeah, they'll do free shipping too. Look at these, Teresa. I'm sorry to be calling you out the whole time, but look at those. And they're like hammered. And there's a hole up here. Yes, check this out. Bam. You can loop it. And
that's awesome.
The walls are tall enough for you to do your seed beading around. Is this just not the coolest thing in the world?
Yeah.
And Mary, you are right. Everybody get signed up for Beads and Blooms. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah. Starts on Wednesday.
Yes. I'm up on Wednesday. I am up on Wednesday and I'm so excited. Oh, let me stop. I didn't. Okay. So now let's go ahead and jump on over. What does Colleen have going on?
I was going to say the other thing on Beads and Blooms is all of the classes are recorded, and so you can watch them again and again. Or like, let's say you have a doctor's appointment or your kid's graduation, you can come back and still do the projects. You don't have to be there at the time that they're launched.
Yeah, I love that.
I do too.
And then you can rewatch too. So that's awesome.
I still go back. And yes, Mary, they still have kits available. Yes. Oh, one of the things that I showed. So Teresa just mentioned the copper, the antique copper. So here, you can look at my little screen over here. Do you see how that says TierraCast? I got these as an extras on a live sale. And there's tons of little goodies in here. There's a pinch bail. There's some spacers. There's one of those kind of like square bead caps and a bunch of little spacers in there. Oh, and some bead caps too, like little tiny bead caps. And I sort of don't want to use it. We got Colleen's. Let me bring
it'll come back up. Yeah.
Yeah. And I kind of just don't want to use these because I feel like these are a collector's item. But you guys will see strands. So, for example, This strand, Terracotta Dreams, was a Magical Mystery Bead box, right? And you can get extras. Also, too, as a subscriber, you get a on the back of your card. On the back of your card, I'm covering it up just because I don't know if I'm supposed to be sharing it. But on the back of your card, there's a QR code, and that QR code is for projects and extras, so that you can get extras. Yeah,
it's awesome.
It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. Can I show off the clay since I grabbed my kit stuff? Can I show off my clay?
You can.
I hope you guys can tell. I'm going to make it a solo layout just because I don't know if you can see it shimmer, but
so pretty.
This clay just has a beautiful I think you can kind of see the shimmer, because the shimmer is not just the coating. You'll see a reflection of the coating, but look at that. And we're going to make a pair of earrings, and I'm probably going to use maybe a sliver, maybe a sliver and a half, and you're going to have all of the rest left to make other stuff. And since you get a whole pack of different shapes, you can make anything. So there's a lightning bolt in there. There's a flower. There's so much goodness in there. Again, they've also pieced it out so that you don't, they also pieced it out so that just in case, if you're just wanting to put together your own kind of kit with just some of them, you can do that as well.
That's amazing.
But of course, I'm just a huge fan of the entire experience. However, though, if you can't, then you can also pick your projects.
Yeah, I love that feature. That's so cool.
I do too. I really love that as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're approaching the hour already, you guys.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
I have like 5 other pairs of earrings laid out over here. I don't know. I was so fast on Friday. I don't know what was up with me. Maybe too much caffeine or something. But today I've been slower. But all this head pin stuff, I think, is a little more tedious.
I'm okay with you being a little slower because I haven't even put together one full project yet.
It's not about quantity, it's quality.
I didn't have a clasp. However, though, I did because I have an extra clasp from a Softflex kit.
Go Softflex.
I know. I need to get there. They're not too far away from me.
Are they like in Sonoma?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not too far away.
You can go wine tasting while you're there. That's like one of our favorite places.
I don't do wine that bad.
Okay, well.
Yeah, that's probably really bad, huh?
There's some craft beer there too.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay. My mom grew up in that area, so that's why I'm familiar.
I am that odd friend that doesn't do the wine.
I don't do the wine either. We can be odd together.
Okay.
I do wine coolers. Is that the same?
Oh, okay. Yes, I will do that. Do you guys want to know what makes the best wine cooler?
What's that?
White Zinfandel and Mountain Dew.
Oh.
Don't knock it. Try it. It's good.
Oh, I like a good sangria too. Sangria is really
good.
That's about the extent of my wine journey.
Okay, so I think I'm done with my bracelet, which I am. However, though, the little dangle, I think I'm going to put the little dangle on a large jump ring and have it just free flow.
Yeah, that's good.
So I'm going to need to do that. When I do that, you guys, I will post a picture, I promise. And then I'm going to post a picture of my earrings that I made with the umbrellas. Oh my God, you guys, I still have tons and tons here.
Yeah,
so
these boxes don't end.
I know.
They don't. And so what I'm going to do is, you guys can look over at my little screen. I'm going to take these little metal, the ones that Stacie's using. That Stacie's using right here for her earrings. I'm going to use those as sides, and I'm going to bring in a chunky necklace, and I'm going to use all these beads in here.
I know. See, I haven't used my little parasols yet, and then I needed to make some simple earrings with those. Those are next up on my bead mat. But I can put those together and just post them. Maybe I'll even do a reel.
Well, and then the lightning bolt connectors.
Oh yeah.
I haven't used those either. That's also on my to-do list.
Okay, so Zach. Oh, Kelly says she's never tried the Mountain Dew. Oh, it's really good. It's really good. It's very good. Mary, yeah, I'm not a wine drinker, but you slap some dew in it, and I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Anything in there. You know how a lot of people say everything tastes better with bacon? Well, yeah. Every drink is better with a little bit of dew. Okay. So we are at the hour. We're like over an hour. So
no.
Colleen, do you want to flip your camera? I'm going to bring us all back.
Yeah, I meandered off.
When Colleen flips her camera, there she is. Now you're in the middle.
Oh, center square.
Oh, Kelly is in the UK. Okay, so Kelly, I wondered that because jewelry is spelled differently over in the UK.
It is.
2 L's.
2 L's, yeah.
2 L's.
Fancy.
I love it. I love it. And yeah. Kelly, you're right. She is the queen. She's the cat lady squad. She is my moderator turned into the designer. The designer in the whole thing, because we love that Miss Colleen has that she has come front and center. She's literally front and center. And I love it. Yes. Yes. Okay. So Kelly says jewelry is 2 L's. 2 L's.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So we are going to take pictures of our final products.
We are.
We are going to invite each other as collaborators. Thank you, Danielle Wicks, for providing me with insight on that feature, which is absolutely incredible. Oh, Debbie's here. Debbie, she's just joining. It's okay. It's okay. Because the best part is at the end when we're like, are we still live? I think we're still live.
The bloopers.
But please go back and watch us on replay, because we got a couple things they get more done than what I get. I literally just put together a bracelet and it's not even completely done. And Colleen, you might have another job.
I see. Yeah.
Wow.
Message me, Kelly. Well, I don't need any more jobs. I got enough jobs, but but if you need help with learning to be a moderator, I can help you with that. But
awesome.
Very cool.
Oh, awesome, being a mod. Yeah, definitely.
You
could be my mod. Do you want to be my mod?
I would love to be Colleen's moderator, but you saw how bad I'm at it.
No.
You would fire me. Fire me. You'd be like, okay, Jen, thanks, but bye-bye.
Yeah.
Oh, today we worked. Yes, Sandra. Her hair is amazing. She asked at the beginning, she's like, do I wear a headband or do I just leave it? I'm like, you've got that 80s lift going.
Yeah.
Keep it.
I love it.
Keep it. And what we were working with today was Rainy Day. It is Magical Mystery Bead Box from Jesse James Beads. And today is May 4th. Oh, May the 4th be with you.
Yes. We should have had a Star Wars theme.
We should have.
So we have a May the 4th be with you deal in Modesto, which is just 2-3 towns up from me, like 10 minutes away, because George Lucas is from Modesto.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Very cool.
Yeah. American Graffiti. is McHenry.
Oh.
That's our cruising street. I got my first ticket on McHenry when I was 16.
Was it speeding?
No. 4 days after I got my driver's license, I got a ticket.
Oh my gosh.
So it was in my grandparents' 64 and a half red convertible Mustang, which is in our garage right now. I love it. And the 4 of us friends were supposed to be in the car, and it's bucket seats in front, right? And in the back. So 2 people in the front, 2 people in the back. Well, one of the girls had to take off and go to Washington or something. So there's just 3 of us. Well, the girl didn't want to sit in the back by herself. So she got in the front. I got a ticket for overcrowding the front seat.
Oh, what? That's a real thing? Oh my goodness.
It was. And I was not supposed to be in Modesto. I wasn't supposed to leave Turlock. My mom never figured it out. She didn't realize that. Why are we going to Modesto for court? Right?
Yeah.
She never figured that out. It wasn't until I was probably like 35 years old, I finally told her that I didn't listen when I was 16. I went all over.
Oh no. Grounded.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh, and just in case you guys want to know, the case, it got thrown out. It got thrown out.
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Because I also got a ticket in my car. I had a Mazda RX-7, and I had this front license plate frame that had lights that went around it. Apparently those are illegal.
Oh, well, that's not fun.
So at the same time, I'm like, hey, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Well, then the judge just got a kick out of it and then felt sorry for me. And both cases dismissed.
Oh, I'm so happy for 16-year-old Jen.
I wasn't even trying. I was just like, okay, while I'm here, I got another thing going on. And so it was just kind of fun. And again, my mom never figured it out. Yeah, she never figured it out. All right. So it's May the 4th right now. And we're going to get back. This was a long story long. So May the 4th. You have until I think the 6th or 7th if you want to become a Magical Mystery Beadbox subscriber to be a part of May. It's the 5th, 6th, or 7th, somewhere around there. And I'm sure it's probably on the website when you subscribe. It might have the cutoff date, but May the 4th, a holiday. Yeah. Yes, Kelly.
Absolutely.
So also, too, if you guys are not a subscriber and you love this rainy day, check out the website, see if it's still available in past boxes. Yes, Tina, I kind of was a rebel, but my mom was too. My mom was not supposed to leave her town either, and she went 2 towns up and met my dad.
Shenaniganery.
Yeah, so she couldn't get mad at me. No. You know, she's like, I did it too. Okay. So yeah. Yes. Okay. So Sandra's never heard of the 4th. Okay. Because so George Lucas, creator of Star Wars. Is that right? Because I'm not a Star Wars person.
Yeah.
My husband is. And so the big thing is May the Force be with you. May the Force be with you. Right. Mm-hmm. And so that's why May the 4th, because it's kind of like May the 4th.
And then tomorrow is the 5th, which is Revenge of the 5th, because if you know Star Wars, it's Revenge of the Sith. So the Sith
I have never heard that one.
Yeah, the Sith is like the anti-Jedi. So it's tomorrow is Revenge of the Sith, which Revenge of the 5th. But yeah,
that is amazing. I'm super excited about this. Yeah.
Star Wars though.
So we have Friday Night Live scheduled for June 6th. Is that right? June 6th?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's June 6th.
Yeah.
So we have Friday Night Live scheduled for June 6th. And then we will figure out the next Sunday. We try to kind of do it around the same time because then we get all of our little lives done at one time. And then we can, and
we can finish projects that we started.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. So we will do that. And you never know, maybe we'll have the May Magical Mystery Beadbox by then. So maybe we might do a little show and tell of that one, you guys. And hopefully I'll have some more projects done. But you guys today watched me cut into a strand.
That was big time.
Yes. Calls day to go live Revenge of the 4th. How about it, call with me moderating?
Well, I'm still figuring out the whole lives on my channel, so I'll let you know, Kels, but it probably won't be for a little bit. I'm just enjoying visiting with my friends right now.
And so with Colleen, she does have a YouTube channel. Be sure to go check her out. She has incredible designs. She is not just a moderator. She's a designer and the funniest unboxer I've ever heard. And she just loves everything beading and having fun and enjoying yourself while you're doing it.
I do.
And then we have Miss Stacie. Stacie has her own YouTube channel. We're going to go live on your YouTube channel too, aren't we?
We are. It is on my aspirational to-do list.
That is awesome. I can do to you what we did with Miss Colleen. And I was like, hey, you're going to be coming up front and center. And she's like, oh boy, I got to get this figured out. And she did.
Yep.
So that's how we do it. All right. So thank you everybody for being here. Yes, Kelly, Colleen is the best.
Oh,
Again,
no.
thank you guys for coming along. I thought I saw Nilay's name. Yes, Tina. Nilay and Danielle will be on at 3 p.m. Central time. That's Central time, right?
Yeah, 4 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. And so 1 o'clock our time, because Stacie and I were originally at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Then Nilay announced his Silky Sunday, and it was at the same exact time. Well, I can't do that, right? So then, Stacie, thank you so much, and Colleen, thank you guys so much. Is that we keep it at 11. So whenever we're doing lives like this, we'll try and keep those at the same time so that there's some consistency. And yes, and I think today joining Nilay and Danielle are Deb Floros and birthday girl herself, Jody Krantz. So you guys go take a little bit of time. You get 45 minutes of going and grabbing something to eat, something to drink, or jumping on Jesse James Beads and becoming a subscriber. And also to check out all their other stuff too. They have like monthly drops of new stuff, and every single time it's like incredible and mind-blowing, and I love it. So thank you everybody.
Thank you. Thank you, JJB, for all the beautiful beads.
Thank you.
Oh, no. Should I end the button? We lost Jennifer. Oh, there she is. There she is. I won't touch it. Jennifer,
so what do you have coming up? Oh, did you guys lose me?
Yeah, you disappeared.
I'm sorry. Okay, so where are we going to see you next, Stacie?
I will be with Danielle Wicks on Monday, May 12th. So we will be doing something seed beady.
Yes.
Good. And Colleen, where are we going to see you next?
I'll be there with Stacie. And then at 4 o'clock on Silver Silk Sunday, I will be backing up the moderating duties over on the YouTube side. So guys, I'll be there to hang out in the chat.
Oh, cool.
Yay. All right, you guys, you have like 47 minutes. So see ya. Bye.
Bye. Who's hitting the button?
I'm trying. Yeah. And then you have to confirm that you want to end.